اهلا وسهلا بكم. معكم احمد من قناه اي في ار جيمز. كيف حالكم كويسين؟ ان شاء الله بخير. اليوم حنكمل معكم تختيم لعبه روبو كاب. فايش رايكم؟ مقطع جميل وحلو يعجبكم. قبل في المقطع لا تنسوا الاشتراك والاعجاب على المقطع لينتشر المقطع بعد من الناس. فلا نطول عليكم، يلا نبدا. الحين نروح نزور، اتوقع حنزور حقتنا الشريكة
I am looking for a
الشرطية.
female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
ايوه.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Ah, second floor. Take the elevator.
شكرا. Second floor.
My wife. She was with me when they started shooting.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Oh no. No.
انت عشان سوري. خلاص ماتت يا حرام، راحت فيها.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir,
يا حرام.
please calm down.
كلمة الشرطة تدخل. دخلي دخلي، انا شرطي بصفة القانون، تدخلي. يا حرام، شوف الناس كيف قاعدين مساكين مريضين قاعدين يتألموا. يا حرام، شيئا محزن يا الهي. يا الله الزحمة. الله اللي عجبني في اللعبة يعني لما يحطوا مكان بيوصفوه داخلي يكون حلو صراحة. يحطوا توزيع على الناس كده وبينوا مكان جد فيه حياة، يكون فاضيين، في بشر، في ناس. لويس
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
اهلا.
Another visitor?
She's in a stable condition.
يا
You
حرام.
know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now I'll leave you two alone.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead.
ايش تكلمني زيادة فاضي الحين هو.
Wendell has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
كيف اي ادفايس حبيبي؟
Take the body downstairs.
Huh?
There's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
اوف
Steve, what is this world coming to?
يا ساتر. لا
You always find a way to help.
يا طيب حساعدك.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Are you sure؟ شك فيك. نشوف ايش الهرج اللي في المستشفى كمان. في اي بي. بس هذه اي بي. اعطينا ستارت، حيجيب لنا المهمات. لا ما فيش مهمات هنا. يلا ننزل. سالب واحد. اوه يعني اوف. ها
I've got 40 power.
اوه لا لا لا. كيف كذا؟
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
كيف كذا؟
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
هذا انا لما كنت ميت. الله 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 الله.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
هذا ايش راح كيف دحين متحول الى روبو كاب. ايش قاعد يصير دحين؟
Stand clear.
شوي شوي. يا ساتر يا
Alright,
ساتر
that's
ايش
all we
فيه؟
can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
لا سأقضي عليكم.
RoboCop, what a surprise.
ركيت؟ تعال حبيبي تعال خليني اتفاهم معاك.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
ايوه.
Tell me about the case. Usually we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
خلينا الحين نروح في تطوير هنا. خلينا نطور كومبات ابو كومبات. يس. خلينا نشوف ايش هرجة الاشياء وايش هرجة الجثث اللي تنسرق ولا يسرقوها اساسا. Okay, what is that?
Finally, I've been calling you guys for the past.
أنا جايك.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows.
إيش
So let me
بك هدك
break it
دخلت في
down
عيونك؟
for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is.
أوه
Caucasian male, late
نفس
40s,
الشرير اللي شفناه في بداية اللعبة اللي ضرب لويس.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
شكرا على الوصفة الدقيقة جدا. يعطيك العافية. نذهب ونأخذ المستشفى. في شيء يعني هنا عنده هنا ولا هنا مثلا؟ سوي مهمات جانبية حاجة لو سمحتوا. حاجة جانبية هنا تعال أساعدك في شيء؟ ها؟ أوه.
Do you lose sleep thinking about those crippling hospital fees? Are you worried that you can't pay back?
كل بتطلع كأنك تقول إنه كانوا في شيء ما سويته. خوفنا أنت. اللي بعد يلا نروح على طول.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo.
أوه يا تمر.
Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up.
Thank you very much.
So, let's see how you did.
ها. التقييم لا.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
Thank you, you too. ايش هنا؟ ما هذه الآلة؟ أوه منها شريحة حركات. طور مهاراتنا الجميلة. Thank you very much. Focus. سكانينج. خلينا بالسكان. يا ايش في يا عالم، ايش في يا قوم؟
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you?
أيوه.
How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
أوه. واحد في السجن بيتكلم معايا.
See you later in the briefing room.
مين يا ترى مين؟
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rat.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
Yeah. You need training. You prove it yourself. Livable. You proved for yourself.
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at.
يساعدني بعدين اشوف ايش بيصير.
Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
يلا نعلمك. تصير افضل واحسن. من 35. أعدي أنا شوف.
Should we start?
تحب ريحة البارود؟ وضعك مو مزبوط. يلا شوف يا حبيبي كيف نقتل احنا دحين ده كله هنا. اوكي.
That was awesome.
You're not done yet.
Right.
It is not.
يلا شوف اللي بعده. لا لا
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is
لا
one of them.
برضو كده وقس على راسه.
So that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
خلينا نشوف. طلق بس سوي الاختبار. اوه مسدس ضعيف هذا. بطيء. لا سلاحك خربان. شوف لك حلي.
Your service weapon is broken.
ايوه.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
لا.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
Be ready to get a different gun. No clicking in for ايه ترى نشوف ايش الشيء الصح عشان بس نتكلم وندي خيار ما يخرب علينا مسكين ده. لاعب بس في الزي الرسمي يكون سباقية محصل على سلاح مختلف. نعم يلا.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
وصل عليك.
Thank you, Robo.
ياخذ سلاح ثاني راح اقول له لماذا انت كذا لماذا انت كذا. خذ سلاح ثاني يلا. يلا.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
يلا خذ لك مين.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is called freeloading.
If it's free, I'll take it. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
شكرا. نكمل طريقنا.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
تعال أكلمك إيش حاجتك خلينا نسوي بعضهم جانبية لك.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
نساعدك. لا. الصور ونساعدك ونشوف وش تبغى انت بالضبط. تك 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 تك. اوب مين؟ شو اسمه؟ برينتر اوفيسر بريدج. وينك يا بريدج؟ هذا انت بريدج. خلاص طبعنا. يلا كويس. كن سعيدا ايها البطل. مع الصور يا حبيبي وسوي بعض المهمات الجانبية. ما شاء الله ما هذا. طب مرة عالي كيف احط انا دحين عالي مرة؟
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
ايه ما تخلص انت. كل مرة يدي مهمات جانبية. خلاص من واحد كفي. عشان مات. اي والله صح مات يا حرام. تذكرت. خلينا نخلي تخليدا للذكرى. بالفعل يستحق.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it.
يا الله وداعا يا مسكين.
You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Welcome. نحن زملاء عمل نساعد بعضنا البعض لا مشكلة في ذلك. الحين خلينا نروح نسوي مهمة جانبية ولا حتشغلوا بشيء ثاني كمان؟ يا ما مشكلة خلاص.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
خير.
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures.
Oof.
We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
البنك. يا ساتر. كويس طلعوا جثث.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
ما حدخل اسوق سيارة روبوكاب. اوه ولكن نحن نتحكم فيهم كمان مو ناقصين احنا.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
لا هاي نفس الحركة من أول قاعدة في القضية اللي قبل. إيش تبغى هذه؟ القوفة.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Oh لا 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 ويا طيب ويا طيب يا ابوي ايش انت سيتم تدميركم جميعا. السلامة. فين انت؟ كسر الباب هذا. فينهم؟ اول طيب اوكي لا تقلق، والله في عندي اشياء دحين قويه خصائص خير راح اسويها. اكيد حيتحكموا فيهم، مشكله هذه. ايش هو نمر؟
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. Ed 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the
واو وش ده؟ صوت انا كسرت المكان. واو كسروا فيه، انا كسرت ولا ايش اللي فينكم؟ اوه بالسرعة هذه. موتو كيف العون. لا فهمت انت البداية. يا ساتر. ادعي الله. موتو. يلا اللي بعده يا حبيبي. طيب معكم الحين. وهذا الالي شويه يروح يسيطر عليهم دحين، مشكله. ايش هذا نمر انت ولا ايش؟ حط النمر جوا.
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. Ed 209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
ايوه كلهم. كسروا مكان الحيوانات. المصاعد. ضربهم. رشاشات.
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
من هنا؟ اوكي. بوم. والله تفجير يا حبيبي. كسرهم كلهم. كلهم كلهم.
That's it. We can't fall behind. I don't see a chance.
الله الله الله. ايوه. مين ثاني مين ثاني؟ هجوم. ايوه دمروهم دمروهم. تربو حط اللون.
I knew you were gonna lose. Our line of work is about the team, not the tech.
طيب شكرا. يلا كملوا.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
No.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
You are...
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
شكرا. قلت لها روحي ماني اقاوض عليك، بس المرة الثانية لو حاولت تخرب النظام والقانون حمسكك. شكرا يا روبوكاب. شكرا يا قاعد روبوكاب.
See you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks. Now take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
طيب.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of it.
اكسر الباب. وقضوا عليه. لا لا. أقول وقف، ممكن توقف؟ حركات حقون اقص لك انا.
RoboCop, I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
ايش جابوا هذا هنا؟
I only played dead so I didn't end up like you with a bomb strapped to my body.
شوف الابله حيوان خواف.
You have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse
اوه
it.
حسود نفسي.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping.
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh no. Okay, tell me what you see.
يا ساتر. اوه 12 فولت 24 12 6 12.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
20 volts. Okay.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
خلاص ها تساعدني. بقي واحد هنا اللوحة the board.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they used this kind of bomb before.
طيب.
According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables.
صح.
Which one do I detach first?
ايوه.
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
طيب حلو. اوكي في تنوع جميل. احنا نبغى ندمر القنبلة. يقول لك من الأعلى للأقل. يقول لك أول. طيب أي صح في 2 12 أي واحد فيهم أول؟ أخضر هنا بعدين مشكلة هذه. الأحمر هنا. اوه شنو خبصين عشان راح نجيب العيد. ماشي كذا. تحت شوف الحيوانات. سويت انا. فجرت البنك، فجرت الرئيس، فجرت نفسي. طيب تبغى صح انا يا ربي. لا.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned fix.
السلام كله هيد شوت حبيبي.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
ليه هو اسعاف؟
We're not done yet.
مقطع العرض.
Okay.
وانا حسوي دحين فحص ثاني مرة ناقص انا.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
مو صح هنا ماشي. يستحبلوا علي. ايش الحركة الوسخة دي؟
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts.
ما ايدك واحد يقول في 2 12 اي واحد لا فيهم قبل.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
Cables lead to the fuse.
خلاص.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. Just
شكرا. من الأعلى للأقل. وعندي أسهل شيء. بعدين يا حبيبي الأزرق هنا فوق. بعدين الأحمر. أحمر كيف ماشي؟ الأحمر ماشي زي تحت. سلام يا سلام كويس. لا يا سلام. تم إلغاء القنبلة بنجاح.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first.
الفلوس أهم شيء يقول لك.
There you go, sir.
لا أين المال؟
Now out of my way.
أوه سرقوا الذهب.
What the hell is this?
كل شيء
Where
صوت.
is all the money?
Our Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold's back with the money in the next. We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left.
فجروها من هناك حطوا كل شيء.
See what I'm talking about?
سو نفق عمليات شريرة. نروح نشوف ايش الهرجة. انفاق وليش تسوي انت تسوي لنا انفاق اساسا؟ انت كيف عرفتوا كان فوق كم باقي؟ ما موت. يلا خلصنا. وينكم؟
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It
أيوة.
seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
اضربهم. تعال على خويك. كيف التسعيد؟ خويك خلاص ضربك. عجيب والله. كانت دبابات هذولي. كسر الدبابة. ده RoboCop عشان كده عامل
There's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area. And it's big enough to store their vehicle.
السلام.
It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
واو. ايش السلو موشن هذا ماني فاهمه. هاي قصدكم انا. يلا افتح الباب. اكسر يا حبيبي واقتل. يا اخي والله كثار. حبيبي فجرني. ادينا اخوي اسعافتنا وصدق ايش بي. اوكي حسن. اكسر يا حبيبي. معاه صواريخ ولا ايش هذا؟ فينكم؟ اطلع اطلع. دقيقة يا حبيبي دقيقة.
I am listening, Creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
ايش ده؟
The only thing you are owed is a
غلط.
prison cell.
I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space.
ايوه.
I'll see you around, cop.
حركات كذا غريبة يا اخي. انيميشن شوية. دق عليه.
There he is! Take our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe in the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
شكرا شكرا.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
طيب طيب.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
هلا.
RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
OCP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
هساعدكم لا تقلقوا واشغل لكم النور.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
اية كيبل دحين توجهكم. اية كيبل. هذا الكيبل. اية كيبل. نايس. نايس. لا. هذا هو. فيوز. طيب بعدين روح لي واحد دحين. اوكي. اذا في الارض هنا. الكيبل اسلاك يا حبيبي. اين هو الطريق؟ هذا هو الفيوز بوكس. هنصلح لكم هو ولا تقلقوا. بسم الله. ويت اوه ايش اسوي دحين؟ صح خطأ. خلينا نشوف ايش طيب. سوي التماس شورت. طيب تمام. كلوز فيوز بوكس. خلاص شطار. اكله كامل. طيب ما في. مبسوطين؟ خلاص خلصنا لكم المهمة حقتكم. وحنين شطار. احد يشكرني يقول لي ايوه.
That's Detroit, shining beacon of hope.
شكرا.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Welcome. I am here to service you. Every one of you.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
يلا.
I'm afraid not. Looks like
تقييم هذا حق
OCP.
All right. Let's see what's.
God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look?
Hello, Murphy.
Hey.
Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
Hey. I do not do this for Fami. Screen badge with the TV. I would say hi. Okay, يلا.
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
شكرا.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It is with I am not programmed to have a family. It was for the best. يعني الصالح عشان كده يعني يقول لك خليها الصالح العام يعني.
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one.
طيب.
But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Actuaries of the past is a system. I cannot explain.
I cannot explain. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted.
شكرا توكل يا.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
Okay. اوكي. كمل مهماتنا. نطلب من المهمات الجانبية لو سمحتم. ماني فاضي لكم. يلا خذ لازم حركاتهم زين.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
حيوان يتق على خويه.
What a lemon.
تعال يتق على خويه ها.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
This did not sound like fun. He is never to be trusted.
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
ها
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Find Spike, don't worry.
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
وش تبغى؟
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume. The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor. I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
I will not allow to take over the city. Not interesting in rustic. I would like to hear Mills.
I would like to hear his arguments.
Just be careful. He's a snake oil salesman that will say whatever it takes to gain your support. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
You action have a politic مدري ايش. والله ما ايش تقول بس يلا. شوف رأيه. خلينا نشوف.
Face to face with the old man himself?
أيوة.
I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
Hey, Shiny. Got it.
وش تبي انت كمان؟
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
شكرا. فين حنروح؟ فين هذه الجهة؟ go to نروح يلا. اوه كان بيدمروه. اوف كم واحدة هنا. خلينا كذا. اوكي طيب حنتوقف هنا. يعطيكم العافية على المشاهدة ونكمل في مقاطع أخرى. كان معكم أحمد من قناة AVR Games. السلام عليكم.